Looking for something fun to watch? The KJ Today Show has you covered. We're bringing Hollywood to Indianapolis and positive vibes to our community. It's pop culture, people to know, and pets. Watch it happen live Wednesdays at 7 on YouTube or catch up on demand. Hello and welcome to the KJ Today Show. I love Katie's waving at the studio cam. Hi. Powered by PopCon and the Towne Post Network. As you can see, we have a very special guest host tonight. Hello, Katie.
Hi, glad to be here.
Yay. Producer Johna, I'm assuming will be back next week. I don't know.
Maybe, depending on how I do.
And she's a changed woman since she met Chris Evans. So
yeah. She did say she was going to leave this show for Chris Evans.
She did.
So here I am.
Well, tonight's show is guaranteed to be a good time, as we always promise you the positive vibes. But tonight we have an Emmy in the room. So this is the first time that this show has an Emmy, and it's because of Gamer Katie.
Look at it. Isn't it so shiny?
Now, I know a lot of you are tuning in tonight because we have another special guest with us tonight. We have the amazing Emily Swallow joining us from the Mandalorian and Supernatural.
Ooh.
I'm so excited about it.
Ooh.
Yes. I've worked with her a couple times. She's been to PopCon. And she is absolutely fabulous. So stick around because we do talk The Mandalorian and we do talk Supernatural with Emily Swallow.
Yeah.
We are going to be talking what's poppin' in pop culture. Gamer Katie will have that covered for you. We've also got a little bit of fun tonight. Thank you to everybody from the KJ crew. I just want to say, can I be a little emotional for a second?
You may. I'll allow it.
We had over the weekend the kickoff to the Indie Neighborhood Cats yard sale. And so it's the donation drop off. So last weekend, this weekend, the next weekend, we're taking all your things that you want to donate from your closets and your garage and whatever, and we can use them to help benefit Indie Neighborhood Cats. We were live. I did a book signing. I don't ever know if anybody's going to come to these things. I'm like, oh, I'm doing a book signing. Who's going to come? We had so many people from the KJ crew show up. It was lovely. So thank you to everybody who came. Coming up later in the show, you're going to meet the most amazing kid. His name is Oliver. He's the newest member of Team Cat. And I think someday he's going to run the world. Aww. And his entire platform is going to be making the world a better place for cats.
Good.
So that is coming up. And if you are joining us for the first time, I see we've got crew members checking in. Crew number 11, Craig, my father-in-law.
Thanks, Shelly.
Crew number 5, Shelly. And this is an interactive show. Susan Phillips, crew number 57. She was one of the crew members that came out. And
what is Dinosaur Night?
Oh my gosh.
Michelle, what is Dinosaur Night? That sounds amazing.
Michelle is volunteering for Dinosaur Night. She is crew number 3. Wow. We never had Dinosaur Night.
Sam.
Speaking of Sam, we got Summer Bash Indiana, who brings you the to-do list. You can get in the comments to tell me something good. We'll have good news at the end of the show, as we always do. Subscribe on YouTube, comment, interact. And if you don't have a crew number, you're like, what are these numbers that I'm seeing? You can get your crew number at kjcrew.com. That's crew with a K, Katie. KJKREW.com. And then you'll get my PAWSitive Vibes newsletter. Which, even if you don't care about all the things that I'm telling you about going on with the show, if you scroll down to the bottom, you get an inspirational meme from a cat.
Okay.
Totally worth opening, even for that. And then you're also eligible for all of the prizes that we give away, including tonight we have a fabulous prize pack from our friends at ConQuest Journals, which we will be playing for in Don't Screw the Krew.
Ooh.
Oh, yes.
I'm excited.
The new Hogwarts collection with the pencil case and the agenda.
Oh, it looks so good.
Oh my gosh, doesn't it look fabulous?
I love a good planner.
Oh, and look, it's a notebook. Just a good notebook.
Another notebook I'll never write in because I don't want to ruin it.
You will, because it's got nice pages, but it's also got the stickers and all the stuff.
Much like Johna, I'll buy 100 notebooks and not write in them because I don't want to destroy them with my handwriting.
Oh my gosh.
I actually think I know someone that can hook you up, so I think you're good.
We'll tell you more about that and how you can order and how you can get your hands on the amazing products that ConQuest Journals is putting out there coming up. But first, before we get to what's popping in pop culture, we always like to start the show off with some laughs. And
okay,
this is Katie's first time here. So, Katie, do you like a dumb joke?
I mean,
why?
I was going to say, do you like a good dumb joke? But is there really
a good joke? Good dumb joke?
Good dumb joke.
I love them.
You know who doesn't?
Isn't that an oxymoron? A good dumb joke?
Joke, right?
Patches does not like dumb jokes.
Well, it's not your show. It's my show.
She's got an Emmy. She's already taken over.
My show.
The Emmy Award-winning gamer Katie has taken over, and she approves dumb jokes.
Yeah, seal of approval.
All right, my friends, it is time for dumb jokes.
Oh, yay! I'm so excited.
Honestly, I was a little bit worried. Katie and I have worked together forever in radio and then the Kind of Nerdy Girls, which we are still doing. And I was like, oh man, is Katie gonna like totally hate these jokes? Like,
no,
like, what are you doing? So to give you an example, this was a big winner from last week. And so when I deliver the joke, you got to do the repeat it back to me. Like, so let's practice really quick. Okay, this is a practice one. Everybody that tuned in last week saw this one. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Practice. Take one. Dumb jokes. What do you call it when Dwayne Johnson buys a cutting tool?
I don't know. What do you call it when Dwayne Johnson buys a cutting tool?
Rock, paper, scissors.
You know, I told myself going into the show I wouldn't laugh at these, and yet here I am. I love them.
Okay. I picked this one for you, Katie. As you can see, Patches already doesn't want to be here. I'm sorry, Patches. You must stay for the entire show.
I love them. Can we just do this the whole show? I love it.
You know, it is fun. It's a good way to kind of start things off because if you've had a bad day and, you know, things are, a little bit rough,
shake it off.
You're like, I can take a dumb joke or two.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, let's keep going. Patrick said it. Let's do it.
Okay. All right. All right. Here we go. All right. Dumb joke. What do you call a medieval lamp?
I don't know. What do you call a medieval lamp?
A nightlight!
Yeah. We need like a drum roll.
Patches is supposed to be doing it, but he's quit. Patches, you're a drummer. I need the rim shot.
It's the full experience.
But I'm pumped.
Full experience. No. I need it.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
I have a joke. Can I contribute?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You gotta go. Dumb joke.
Okay. You ready?
Yep.
Ready? All right. Why do scuba divers fall backwards off the boat?
I don't know. Why do scuba divers fall backwards off the boat?
Because if they fell forward, they'd still be in the boat. That's my favorite, and I was nervous because it's my first time on the show. So I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget.
All right, here we go. Dumb joke. Patches.
I think he's given up.
You don't even have to listen. Just when we're like, do the but-um-bum.
Come on, but-um-bum.
Okay, no. Thank you. All right, here we go. Dumb joke. Why do birds fly south for the winter?
I don't know.
Why
birds fly south for the winter?
For the winter.
Because it's too far to walk.
With their tiny little legs.
I laugh harder because Patches is dying inside.
You know, that's what really makes this part of the show.
I think so. And by the way, if you have dumb jokes, please submit them. You put them in the comments because Patch is going to love to see more dumb jokes.
He's going to love it.
And maybe you'll be featured next week. Our final dumb joke of the night before we get to what's poppin'.
Hey, for the record.
Yeah. Groan.
Nuh-uh, no groan.
No groaning. No groaning. This is just good old fun. All right. We got, by the way, I'm staring up. We've got Malcolm. The cat's
peeking into the studio cam just a little bit.
I don't know if you can see him on the studio
just
cam.
his ear.
But he's trying to figure out how he can like leap towards the window. Okay, he just left. All right, this is what happens, guys. It's a live show.
Live
7 cats. Sometimes they come in the room. Okay, one more dumb joke.
Okay, here we go.
Here we go. So while we're doing this before Emily Swallow gets here. Okay, here we go. Dumb joke. I did this because it's tax time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right, here we go.
I love taxes.
All right, dumb joke. What did the accountant say while auditing a document?
I don't know. What did the accountant say while auditing a document?
This is taxing.
I love it.
But-a-bum.
I quit.
You're not allowed to quit. The show's not over yet.
Nope. You got to stay.
Yeah.
Stay, man.
I wish I could quit, but I live in the studios here.
Yeah, you're not allowed.
Yeah.
You live in this studio.
Yeah, well.
That you do. All right.
Yeah, I do.
All right. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. If you're joining us for the first time, I promise you that is the last of the dumb jokes, although you might be like, oh, I know, right? But we got a lot to do on this show. We keep it moving. What I promise you is that I will get bored before you get bored because I can't pay attention to anything for very long. So Emily Swallow's coming up. Did you hear Emily Swallow's going to be on the show tonight? Wasn't it a great?
I had no idea Emily Swallow was going to be on the show.
Wasn't it a great night for Johna to take off and you to fill in, Katie?
I know. Stuff she actually watches.
Oh, and you know who else is going to be on the show soon?
Emily Swallow?
Emily Swallow.
Emily Swallow.
Okay. So,
okay.
And one more thing. Do you know how excited I am for tonight's guest? It's Emily Swallow.
Is it Emily Swallow?
It's Emily Swallow. Yes. Man.
Is she tired of us yet?
She is.
Her agent has called us and said she hit traffic and she cannot make it.
By the way, that is co-host Katie. She is Gamer Katie. You can see her on the PopCon Mod Squad Mondays, giving you fabulous gaming updates, and you will see her at PopCon Louisville and PopCon Indy. But right now, you're gonna get what's poppin' in pop culture with the Emmy award-winning Gamer Katie filling in for producer Johna.
I hope I do her a credit, because I'm trying really hard over here.
I hope you do too. Pressure's on.
I have a lot of stories. Here's the first one.
Okay. All right. Hang on. Okay. Story number 1. What's poppin'?
Marvel's trailer out today. Preview. It's got all kinds of stuff in it. It's got people I don't know because I only watched WandaVision and Falcon and the Winter Soldier. It's got Captain Marvel with long hair. It's got all kinds of stuff. It's got Nick Fury. It's got a cat. It's got everything in it.
Katie has no idea what's going on.
I watched it and had no idea.
I feel like this is the problem that we're running into with Marvel is that it's gotten so confusing. Like there's just great big map of things. You got to like watch this and then go here and then go there and then do this and then watch that and then do this. And you got to dance. And so someone like Katie, who is terrible about keeping up with things. You love Loki and you didn't even bother.
No. And I'm still not going to bother.
Yeah. And so she's watching it and she's like, who's that girl? Was that person in WandaVision? Why does Captain Marvel have long hair? Like, I don't understand what's happening. So they've been building this up. But yes, it would be very confusing if you haven't seen Ms. Marvel or you don't quite understand what they're all doing together.
You know what? It's exciting. It looks good.
Mm-hmm.
No idea what's happening.
I do like Captain Marvel's kind of like punk rock hair. that she's got going, like the little like side braid thing that she has going. Last time we saw her, she had the buzz cut. So it's like
I like it better. Yeah.
I love the cat's back as well.
Yep.
Oh,
A
Goose is
flirkin.
back.
Yeah,
Dude,
love
and
Goose.
Did you see? This is where my brain goes. Okay, because first I'm like, oh, Goose is back! Yay! I'm so excited! More Goose. And then there's like a quick scene where there's a whole bunch of cats running down the steps, and I'm like, did Goose form an army? Are we gonna have an army of Flurkin in this? And Flurkin's what is alien race is called, by the way. I'm not
Alien
like,
cats.
yeah,
Not a real
alien
cat.
cats. Flurkins. I'm like, are we gonna have a Flurkin army in this thing?
Can
This
you
is
say that
great.
on this show?
I can. Are we gonna have a Flurkin army in this thing?
I knew instantly that you're gonna be like, yep, I already bought my tickets.
Oh yes, I am excited. This is going to be fun. It's good, and Katie, I know that Marvel is going to do this in a way that even if you haven't seen those other shows and you're not completely connected, they're going to give you that in the beginning. They're going to help you because these characters they're all really fun. Will you go if we do like a kind of nerdy night out?
I don't like to commit to things.
I know,
even though I'm here right now in this moment.
It was really hard for Katie to
but I
commit
did
to this.
enjoy.
I mean, she's an Emmy
Quantumania.
Award winner. What is she doing here?
My schedule's very busy
I
at my
know,
house
I know.
by myself.
I know.
But you know what? I enjoyed
Don't-
Quantumania when we went
Don't
to
you
go
have
see
a
it together.
husband and a dog?
I do. And yet we're all doing our own thing.
Here we
That's
are.
fair.
Yes.
Totally fair.
Yeah.
Put me down as a maybe.
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 All right. I'll accept that. All right.
What's poppin'?
What else going on?
This is the one I'm excited for. Okay. Over the weekend, I went to go see it, which of course contributed to it being a record breaker at the box office.
Oh, you're the one that put it over the top.
It was me, my one
Mm.
ticket. Super Mario Brothers, the movie. And honestly, I judged it really hard going into it because Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
And it was really good. I loved it.
I'm shocked. So this was like it like
good.
broke the record. Like Frozen is no more.
Yep. So it was more than 200 million domestic, more than 377 million worldwide.
Wow.
Which breaks out Frozen 2. It also
Okay.
beat out Quantumania for opening weekends, but that one was not animated.
Okay.
So it was really good. It had a musical number in it. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, listen, I played Donkey Kong, right? Mario's been a part of my life for a long time. But there was, I don't know that I have, and maybe it's because I didn't continue on with Mario Kart and Smash Brothers and stuff like that, that I don't have this. I have nostalgic feelings for it, but not in a way that I was like, oh my God, I got to go see this movie this weekend. But apparently I'm the minority in the world.
Mm-hmm. You were.
Okay.
And you're missing out because honestly, I think you'd really like it. It was really cute. So I sat there and I weighed. I was like, do I want to go see Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
Or do I want to see Super Mario Brothers? And then my husband and I, we were like, you know what? We want to see this train wreck in action.
Oh my
Let's
gosh.
go. So we bought our tickets to Super Mario. And within the first 5 minutes, we looked at each other. We were like, oh, okay.
Really?
It's gonna
That
be
quickly?
good. Yeah. So
Okay.
I was really worried going in that Chris Pratt would be Chris Pratt and
Yes.
be distracting in some way, shape, or
Mhm.
form. And I was like, why didn't they just pick the guy who plays Mario now? Like,
Right.
he's here.
Right.
He was in the movie.
Okay.
He plays
So
Mario's
was
dad.
it like Lego Movie kind of good? Like when you
No.
first started watching it, like you're like, we accidentally downloaded this and we started watching it and you're like, oh, what a pleasant surprise this is.
I went into it thinking it'd be a train wreck. And within the first 5 minutes, I was like, I see where they're going with this. And, I was pleasantly surprised. It was really good. The characters were really good, like really well developed. I love Jack Black and I'll watch anything with Jack Black in it.
Mhm.
And there's a musical number. So
Okay.
there's a little bit of Mario Kart in it. There's a little bit of Donkey Kong in it. It's really good. I really liked
heard
it.
that Jack Black may get nominated for an Oscar.
He
for
better
his
because
song.
that song was amazing.
Okay. Like up there with like Let It Go.
As a fellow award winner,
Oh, yes,
he should win.
Of course. All right. Katie would know. The Emmy Award winning gamer Katie has
It
spoken.
was really catchy.
Hey, did you know that Emily Swallow's going to be on the show here in a few
Not
minutes?
Emily Swallow.
I'm serious. I can't
Emily
even believe
Swallow.
it. This is breaking news, guys. Emily
Beep, beep, beep,
Swallow's
beep,
going to be on the show tonight. Wow. All right. What else is going on, Katie?
What's poppin'?
Your favorite movie I know you love, the Joker sequel because you
Leave.
didn't like the first.
You can go now.
But let me hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out here.
You can
Filming is done. Now they have to edit it.
Go. Oh, well, that's the problem.
According to Lady Gaga, who plays Harley
Mhm,
in the movie, she posted on Instagram the title Joker Folie à Deux,
mhm.
due October of next year.
I prefer the Fall Out Boy album.
You know what? Great album.
Mhm.
Great first Joker movie.
Ah,
Gonna hopefully, you know what? I'm gonna stick my neck out on this one. I think the next one's gonna be good.
As-
I hope so.
As someone who liked Joker and liked Margot Robbie as the Harley Quinn, are you okay with Lady Gaga taking over?
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about that yet,
Okay.
actually.
She
So
might actually. I like her enough that she might actually get
don't
me
know.
to watch this.
I watched American Horror Story Hotel and I was
Mhm.
not impressed.
Oh,
So
okay.
we'll see.
Okay.
I'm gonna hold out hope for it. I really like Joaquin Phoenix. I hope it's good. I really hope it's good because it's gonna be very disappointing to me if it's not.
What's poppin'?
Oh, I gotta flip my page over. I didn't go fast enough.
Oh my
And-
gosh,
and
what's
be-
going
before,
on?
before you get to
Uh,
the next story, can I actually make a confession?
Oh,
Yes, go ahead, Patches.
please.
I still have
when was
not
the last time you
watched-
confessed?
Do we need some music?
Ooh. Yeah, no. Right. Let's just say it's been a minute,
Okay.
but I still haven't seen the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie. So,
Neither have I.
yep.
Double.
I'm sorry, Katie. I just don't.
Why am
care.
I on this show?
I don't care.
What do you mean you don't care?
You don't care about
It's the only
anything
good
we watch,
thing to
so
come out
this
of
is a
DC.
moot point. This is totally a moot point.
I do not care.
and
Thank you,
Shelly
Patches.
said she hasn't either. I feel so betrayed.
Yeah, I mean, you can go home if you want.
I'm gonna.
Okay.
What's poppin'?
Guess what?
What?
Our very own Stranger Things star
Yes.
engaged.
Millie Bobby Brown is
Yeah.
19 years old.
Yeah, but I'm gonna be happy for her. You know
Okay.
what?
Yes.
It's fine. You know what? We'll take it. We're here only about good news. Tell me something good. Millie gonna spend the rest of her life with John Bon Jovi's kid.
I know. She is engaged. She is
What?
engaged.
That's
to
whose kid that is?
Millie Bobby Brown. This is John Bon Jovi's son, Jake. Okay. And
Jake Bon Jovi.
Jake Bon Jovi. He kept the original spelling.
Bon Jovi.
Yeah, it's the Bon Jovi. And she is 19 and he is 20. But I mean, they look so happy.
Look how happy they
look so
are.
happy. So
Look how pretty your ring is too.
Yay.
Yay.
All right. And is it true that you have a little bit of Star Wars news for us tonight? Let's hear
Yes,
it.
I do have a fifth story because I come to these shows
I
prepared.
appreciate you.
Rey is going to return.
Oh my gosh.
Daisy Ridley and Variety say that she's going to be the focus of a new movie.
I cannot wait. I thought we were done with all the Skywalker stuff.
We are. She's not a Skywalker.
I know, but I thought when they
Well,
were
she
like,
called herself
it's,
a Skywalker.
I mean,
I thought when they were like, it's done, like those characters were done.
that's what I thought, but I'm sure there's money still to be made. So another Star Wars movie we shall
It's
have.
amazing how that happens, right?
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Speaking of Star Wars, did you know Emily Swallow's going to be on the show?
Emily Swallow.
We are like minutes away.
Should we
from
ask her
Emily
about it?
Swallow. I don't think so.
Got to stick to the script on this one.
Stick to the script. Thank you very much, Katie. Oh my gosh, we got some breaking news. Oh, we got breaking news. But boy, so much is popping tonight. Go ahead, Katie. You've got a source.
Yes. We're getting
Okay.
word from our reporter on the ground at ConQuest Journals, Shelly. Apparently, we are confirming that there will be a Harry Potter series on HBO.
Oh my gosh.
We heard rumors about it, but now it is real.
I'm so excited about this.
Me too.
When they mentioned it, like I think it was like last week, yeah, it's like you can't put that out there and not have it happen.
Yeah. I don't want a rumor. I want reality.
And this is like Harry Potter has so many stories. It is primed to be a TV series.
And I
mean,
think it's kind of hitting the sweet spot. Well, according to the BBC,
mhm,
it's going to be based on the books. Each book is going to be a season,
okay.
and it's going to follow, kind of the story as it goes. It's going to be produced over a decade. So they're going to spend a long time on this one.
Nice.
And I remember when the movies came out that
Mhm.
everybody complained. They were like, oh, they should do one season, one story, because there's so much in the books
Yes.
that never made it to the films.
Yes. Ah, I'm so excited.
Me
I'm
too.
so glad you're here because if Jonna was here, she'd be like,
Meh,
oh,
Harry Potter.
eh.
Meh.
I miss Jonna,
Meh.
by the way.
Meh.
totally miss John. John will be back next week. This has been What's Poppin' in pop culture, powered by ConQuest Journals. And to learn more about ConQuest Journals, let's turn it over to Producer Patches.
Well, thank you very much, KJ, because What's Poppin' in Pop Culture is powered by ConQuest Journals, officially licensed fan art for Harry Potter, Supernatural, Friends, Schitt's Creek, and more. Announcing the very first
Thank you,
ConQuest
Susan.
Hogwarts 2023 and 24 agenda, Hogwarts Express notebook, and platform 9 3/4 pencil case. Well, now, and actually, this is breaking news, guys.
Yes?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No longer a pre-order. We are live with sales.
All right. We are live.
So everyone
Woo!
out there listening, please go to conquestjetals.com, and you can also sign up at KJ Crew for future references to win fabulous prizes from said company.
I love them. They're so pretty. Look at it.
I
And
know.
stickers.
All right. Patches, what else you got for us?
Well, KJ, it's fantastic that you asked that, because the KJ Today Show is powered by the Town Post Network, helping us bring more positive vibes to our community. Get more positive news by going to townpost.com.
Thank you so much, Patches. We appreciate you. We have got a very special guest next week on the show.
Dun, dun.
Forever.
Dun dun.
Steve
Dun.
Zernkilton is going to be on the show next week. Could you hear me, Patches, while I was talking about that?
No, you let that clip run too long. So
Oh, you'll have to say it all over
All right,
again.
there we go. From Law and
There
Order,
you go.
Steve Zernkilton is going to be on the show with us next week. He's the voice.
Dun dun.
Dun dun. And then he's like, you know how it opens? That's not how it opens.
It's exactly like that. You nailed it.
Thank you very much. I'm not even going to try. All right. I know what you're here for. I know what you're here for. All right.
Is it?
It's happening. It's time. It's time. I'm not going to make you wait any longer. I want you to know that when I have the opportunity to chat with these celebrities, that I take the responsibility of trying to ask the questions that you want to know very seriously. Like I really like it. I'm a fan, so it's kind of scary, to be doing this and making sure that, like, I hope when you hear my interview with Emily Swallow, that you're not like, KJ sucks at doing this. I could have done a better job. If that is the case, please don't tell me that. Thank you. We are gonna start off by just going right into The Mandalorian. I'll tell you, when I talked with Emily, I think we were only a couple weeks in, and so there's no spoilers here. So I want you to know that if you have tuned in, you can enjoy. Did you know Emily Swallow is going to be on the show? Special guest. Yeah.
Lord.
Yeah, I know. You can enjoy Emily Swallow on the KJ Today Show, spoiler free. What is it like for you to, be in the Star Wars world and representing women like you are?
It is, all I can do is just make sounds. I still haven't found just the right words, but it's a huge gift and such an honor. And I just, my mind boggles at getting to play this character. I love her so much. I look up to her, and I'm so glad that they dreamed her up. I'm so excited for the ways that she has developed. I'm so excited for what is coming for her this season. I love that she is this gentle leader. We've seen her be incredibly powerful. We've seen her, practice force when she needs to, for sure, when there's some stormtroopers who are acting the way they're not supposed to. But I love that she only does that when she needs to, and that she's a leader who leads with patience and with firmness, and that that she trusts that absolutely, and that she is respected and listened to that way. I love that she sort of she never, insists that Din does a certain thing. She trusts that if she sort of puts the suggestion out there, that he knows enough to know what he needs to do. And I love their relationship that way. I love the way that she's guided him and that he has really stepped up to the challenge. I feel like she's sort of his Obi-Wan and his mentor, and their relationship is so interesting to me and will continue to develop that way this season. And people ask me constantly whether I wish that I could take off my helmet, and I have such mixed feelings about that, because one of the things that has been so special is that she has become this beloved character, and especially as we were just saying, with little girls looking up to her, women looking up to her, people really respect her and admire her, and I love that it has nothing to do with what she looks like. So for now, I'm pretty happy to keep the helmet on.
Man,
Ooh,
I was
she's
just
good.
having this discussion with someone who was like, man, I wish just like once she'd take the helmet off, right? And I'm like, no.
There's that air of mysteriousness.
Right. And I hadn't thought about it that way, but how cool for her that she is this iconic character. And literally, unless you know who she is, right? Like, unless you've seen her in Supernatural or, something else, you are in love with this character. And like she said, it has nothing to do with how she looks.
Good.
Right? It would be
good.
Although it would be funny if like there was just a maybe a little bit of an issue, like where she's like, oh my God, I'm so hungry. And like it's just a shot of her like running off around the corner and eating a sandwich real quick and putting her
perhaps. But I think there's that, mysteriousness. And I was so impressed how well spoken she is.
She's fabulous. I have had the opportunity to spend some time with her. She was at PopCon, which we love PopCon, and we would always love to have Emily Swallow back at PopCon. Just saying.
I mean, KJ Today Show to PopCon.
Yeah, all right. But she's super passionate. Like you said, she's very well spoken, and she loves her fandoms. And if you're watching because of Supernatural, we're going to get to a question about where she stands with the future of Supernatural. But first, this may be one of my favorite fan questions that has ever come in, because it has changed the way I watch the show. Brian said, I just have technical questions like, can she really see in that thing? Does she have a microphone in the helmet? Can they hear each other talking? It was like, I don't know. Let me ask.
No, I can't see much of anything. And it's comical when those of us who are helmeted are together on set, because sometimes we can't hear each other. We have mics in the helmet because they are recording everything while we're shooting, and they do use most of that. But yeah, sometimes we can't hear each other. And so we'll be, if we're in a scene where we're like across the room from each other, sometimes there's just some silent standoffs because we're not sure if the other person has said their line or not. And sometimes I'll be, especially the armor is such a serious character and she's presenting such important information. And sometimes I'll be in the middle of saying something that's very profound, and I'll be walking across the room, and then I'll just trip on something and practice almost fall over. And it is a very humbling experience wearing that armor, because you never know when disaster is going to happen. And I have become very, very close to our crew, and I trust them a great deal, because sometimes they're the only ones standing between me and certain disaster when they have to call out and warn me that I'm going to fall over something. So it's a riot, because I keep hoping that one of these days they're going to release some sort of bloopers reel, because it's like the Three Stooges sometimes when you have people in Mandalorian armor. We run into everything. We fall over everything. I'm constantly dropping things when I'm trying to be forging, because season 1, my gloves were so big and cumbersome that John called them my oven mitts. And it was really hard to handle my tools. I have since gotten gloves that fit much better.
Ever since I talked to her, every time we watch an episode, I'm just like giggling when she moves because I'm like, how, like,
She has no idea where
she
she's
has no-
going.
is she gonna fall? Is she gonna drop something?
I hope they release a blooper reel.
Wouldn't that be fantastic?
It'd be so great.
I mean, because it's such a serious show, it would be so funny to see them in that armor and like dropping things and stumbling around because they have, I mean, such an elegance about them, right? But it's like, oh man, those would be some good bloopers.
Oh, the production crew
Yeah,
doing the Lord's work.
All right, I know Supernatural family. I could not
leave
talk
them
to
out.
Emily Swallow without talking to her, and of course we have the Winchesters now, and there have been some return characters. So let's talk about that. Would you want to reprise your role as Amara? And could you see her fitting in somehow in this past universe that we're getting?
I love Amara. Any chance I could have to revisit her, I absolutely would. Again, this is this character that I'm just so glad that they dreamed her up, because I think even though she was presented as this big bad of the season when she showed up, she was so complex and so relatable. And I loved the way that she developed until the end of the show. And of course in the world of Supernatural, there's justification for anybody turning up at any point in the timeline. So technically, even though I suppose if it were a prequel, that would be during the time when I'm locked in a box by, my brother Chuck. Of course, we could figure out a way for her to fit in there. So, yeah, I would be all game for that.
I would be game for that, too. Now, Katie, why are you shaking your head? Did you even get to Amara?
No.
Okay.
The Supernatural timeline, messy at best.
Yes, right. We can find a way to get her out of that box for an episode.
Sure.
And for someone who's never watched Supernatural, they're like, she was locked in a box by her brother? Chuck? Okay. All right. I have, I'm holding back on you.
You've been holding out on me?
I'm holding out. I had the opportunity when I got the call about interviewing Emily. The producer said, "Hey, I thought he was calling to tell me she canceled because he was calling so early." And I'm like, "Oh no, do not." I'm like sitting here. I'm like, I'm getting ready to talk to him.
You gotta get in the zone right before you interview.
I got my questions. Everything's ready to go. And I'm like, "No, it's too soon. You shouldn't be calling me yet. I don't want to answer this. I don't want to answer this." And he's like, "Hey, Emily's early. Do you want to talk to her now? And then you'll have like extra time with her?"
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Emily and I talked about when she was at PopCon, and this photo has become iconic. This little girl met Emily Swallow at PopCon. And I mean, it's been shared just like, thousands and thousands and thousands of times. I mean, look at that, how beautiful that is.
I mean, that's the point of PopCon, right?
Yes.
Like just those magical little moments.
Right. And that, her parents, were like, she was like, "I want to be, the armor." And they helped her do this cosplay.
Great
and then
costume.
she's meeting Emily. So I had the opportunity to talk to Emily about this moment. And I'm not going to it was so great. I'm almost crying thinking about it. On Monday, PopCon Mod Squad Monday at 7:00, I am going to play back the conversation that I had with Emily about meeting this little girl. And I have a big announcement to
You're
go
just
with
going to tease us like
That's
that?
it. You're going
You're
to
just gonna tease us like that?
You're going to get more Emily Swallow on Monday. You need to follow along. This will be exclusively on the PopCon Facebook page, okay?
PopCon Facebook.
So look for PopCon on Facebook. Make sure you give them a like. Get tickets to the con. Because Monday we're gonna share this amazing. It blew me away when I brought this up to her. How she responded just blew me away. So that's gonna be on Monday at 7:00 on the PopCon Facebook page, plus a big announcement.
Can you give us like a little taste, like a tease?
I can't. I'm just gonna tell you.
Can you give us a hint about your announcement at
I
least?
mean, like, I can tell you that if you've been excited about tonight, you're not gonna want to miss Monday. That's all I can tell you.
That's all I get.
That's all you get. Tune in Monday, 7:00. Thank you. All right. And thank you, Emily Swallow, for just being like so awesome. It's always great when you get to talk to someone who you're such a fan of and you're like, wow, that was amazing.
And like genuinely enjoys what she does.
Right.
You know?
And it's like thrilled to be a part of Star Wars. Oh my gosh, I would.
I love when people geek out about their stuff. They're like,
Yes.
I've loved Star Wars since I was a kid, and now I'm in it.
Yeah. So speaking of geeking out, we are geeking out about one of the favorite segments on the show. We've got Don't Screw the Krew coming up. Katie, Gamer Katie, filling in for producer Johna. We're gonna play Don't Screw the Krew, but we always take a little break before we get to Don't Screw the Krew to bring you some positive vibes with our kitty cam. Listen, I have a little bit of an obsession of making videos of Johnny Storm set to
What? You're obsessed with taking videos of your cats?
But
I would not have guessed.
I specifically like to put Johnny Storm in videos with Steve Carell's voice, whether it's The Office.
Is that what he sounds like?
That's
in your
what
head?
he sounds like to me. So tonight, while we get ready for Don't Screw the Krew, please enjoy this little Johnny Storm short.
This is called the Joyless Laughing Guy.
Joyless laughing guy.
Yeah, I'll try to do it. I can do it sitting down.
Okay.
He's so cute.
I don't know. That's funny.
And that voice fits so well.
It's perfect, right? Like while he was sitting there, I'm like, he's being the joyless laughing guy right now. So I had to go find that clip and put it with Johnny Storm.
Perfect.
And now here we are. All right. Katie is filling in for producer Johna. I'm going to put a little pressure on you right now, Katie, because I know.
Oh, no. I'm nervous.
Producer Patches will tell you in the time that we have been playing Don't Screw the Krew, we have never screwed the crew. Never.
So like always got it?
Always.
Okay.
We've
oh no.
Always. We have always
undefeated streak.
Oh no.
We have always come through with a winner. So
no one has ever told me about the pressure of being on this show.
Patches, do you want to tell her about the pressure of being on this show?
Well, it's no, actually, because it's a skewed opinion because I live with you every day, so I feel pressure every single day. So
okay,
now we're all nervous.
Just saying. I mean, wait, hold on. Let me rephrase that. I love you.
Good one.
That was pretty good. I like that. That was pretty good.
I love you, question mark?
Yeah, I'll take the question mark in take 2. Okay.
Do you want to tell Katie how to play?
Yeah, answer the damn question right. That's all you have to
got
do.
I thought he was going to say no, and I was going to have to guess.
No, she asks you a question, you answer it right.
I'm really good at that.
Just answer it correctly. Don't
all
screw
right,
the
tonight,
crew. It's pretty
tonight we are playing for crew number 60, Holly. Holly is a Harry Potter fan.
I'll try not to let you down.
Potter.
And so she was very excited about the fact that with Don't Screw the Krew, she has a chance to win this fabulous prize back. The pencil case, the agenda,
the notebook,
and the notebook, all for Holly. And if you
so does she get it if I get it right? Like if I win?
No, you got to win for her.
I got to win for her. Okay.
You got to win for her.
No promises. I will do my best.
Okay.
This is not self-serving. You're doing it for others.
All right.
I'm trying.
All right. So, Patches, you got to come strong tonight with the intro. Here we go. It's
Katie's
time to play Don't Screw the Krew. Oh my God. Okay. Katie, you know how to do it now.
No.
Okay, here we go. Take two.
Oh, do I? Okay.
Here we go.
Okay, I get it.
It's time to play Don't
Screw
the Krew.
Yay!
Yay!
How come my picture's not on here?
I don't, because I didn't have time to change everything, Katie. My gosh, she wins one Emmy and look at her. Jeez.
I'm the special guest.
Okay.
Emily's the
You're not wrong.
headliner, then me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Katie, here's the deal.
Okay.
We got 3 trivia questions.
Okay.
You will get one, Patches will get one, and then you'll have a chance if you need the third one to answer together.
Okay. So
Okay.
is it Holly wins if I get them right?
It's between
It's
the
2 out of
two
3
you,
between the
it's
2
2
of
out
us.
of 3.
2 out of 3. Okay.
Okay.
One
All right.
individual and one together.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Here we go. The first question goes to Producer Patches.
Mhm.
Shh. Oops.
You can't say that.
Yep. I caught myself.
The category is lyrics. Finish the line to this Gloria Gaynor hit. I should have changed that stupid lock. I should have
No.
changed
I don't know
that
this one.
stupid
Oh
lock.
no, I don't know
I
this one
should have-
either.
No. I don't. I got no.
I should have changed
Babe.
that stupid lock.
I know the
should have
song. I don't know the words.
Yeah, it's I Will Survive, but I don't know the lyrics.
I should have
mean,
changed that stupid lock. I should
no,
have
like I literally lose on this one. Like, you know better than to
so
challenge me
hard.
on music lyrics because I'm a drummer and I don't listen to lyrics. I listen to chord progressions. And
I
2,
should have
it's
changed that
disco.
stupid lock. I
No,
should have
boo,
made you
boo,
leave your
boo,
key.
boo.
Oh,
Complete
ooh.
crap, and you
did
set
I
me
not know
up for
that?
that one.
I don't
I
know.
am very mad.
You be back to bother me. Oh, now
How
go.
about mine aren't song lyrics?
No.
Yeah, right.
On. Pressure is
Now I have to
on.
get them both right.
Well, Pat, you and
You just
Pat
have to get one
together
right
on the
by
third
yourself,
one.
and then we
Okay,
can
okay.
All right.
collaborate.
Can I phone
yeah.
a friend?
All right. Maybe depending on how this goes. We've never gotten. I don't think we've ever gotten the first one wrong.
Good
Maybe?
start. Good
Okay,
start.
All right.
Good
all right,
game.
All right. We can do this, guys. We can do this.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
All right, Katie. The category is TV.
Oh no.
Brian Griffin is a fictional white Labrador voiced by Seth MacFarlane on what television show?
Family Guy?
Yeah!
Did you give me the easy ones?
Jonna's gonna kill me. She did that last week.
Tell her.
Right?
Keep it and not tell her.
Oh God, I love it.
Okay. Whew. Okay. I wasn't sure if you watch Family Guy.
We're
I know
50-50 here.
you like King of the Hill, but
I
didn't-
do.
I was worried when that one came up. I'm like,
That's
boy, I
Mike
don't
Judge,
know.
though. It's totally different.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, kids.
Oh no.
Get this
Oh,
one
no.
right.
I'm trying my best, Holly. I'm trying my best.
Crew number 60, Holly, wants her Harry Potter prize pack from ConQuest Journals. Here we go. Okay. The category is food.
Oh, I like food.
Which of the following does not grow on a tree?
Oh no.
Avocado, olive, eggplant. Which does not grow on a tree?
Eggplant.
Eggplant is correct! Woo!
Because I didn't know that I was
I'm glad you isolated that so much.
I literally made that last week after Johna did it. And then I'm like, she's not even
Yes.
going to be on the show tonight to realize that. Because I said last week, I'm like, we need like some celebration music
Yeah.
or something. And she literally did this.
I think you should keep those and
I
not
think
tell
so,
her,
too.
Oh my god.
Yes.
and then just surprise her next episode.
I think so too. So congratulations
Yay, Holly!
to Holly, who has gotten
Woohoo!
herself a fabulous prize pack from ConQuest Journals, where now it's not pre-order. You can order and they will ship soon. The new pencil case, the new Hogwarts agenda, and the
Ooh.
new Hogwarts notebook.
I'm very jealous.
Go to conquestjournal.com.
Yay! I'm so happy we didn't mess that up for her. I'm glad I didn't ruin your winning
Don't worry,
streak.
I
Well,
know
it's-
people. We can hook you up.
Oh, man. Do you know how mad Johna would have been if you would have screwed up the streak? of
You know
Don't
what?
Screw the Krew.
I would be not invited to come back.
Now you'd be invited back because you have an Emmy. It's a free pass.
That's what brings me back.
All right, we've got Pet of the Week coming up, and we still have Tell Me Something Good. But before we get to that, let's send it over to Producer Patches.
Well, thank you very much, KJ, because the KJ Concert Series invites you to see Rich Hardesty and the Little Nashvilles live at the historic Brown County Playhouse on Saturday, May 20th. Make it a weekend getaway and enjoy a VIP campfire with Rich on Friday night at the Red Barn Jamboree. Go to Rich Hardesty Music on Facebook to book.
Now.
Well, KJ, the other thing that everybody knows is that the KJ Today Show is powered by PopCon that celebrates all aspects of pop culture in one weekend. PopCon is more than just comics and features a family-friendly celebration of all things pop culture, including celebrities, anime, hundreds of vendors and artists, board games, and so much more. Get tickets at popcon.us.
No way! No way!
But as an Emmy award-winning producer, do you think there's award-winning voiceovers there?
You know what?
Mhm.
He has talent
Oh.
and he has charisma, and that's important.
Those are the things I married him for.
Is it really? Come on.
His voiceover talent, good job.
By the way,
Definitely not the
it
voiceover.
was not his voiceover talent.
If anybody needs a commercial recorded,
Mhm.
Patrick
Right.
is free.
Actually, you know what? Gamer Katie does do voiceover work. So if you
Yeah,
like
she
her voice,
does.
reach out to her. She is an Emmy Award winner. Can I hold that thing?
Of
for a
course.
second? Okay. It's not going to hurt my wrist because, I'm recovering from a cat feeding injury. I'm serious. Oh, it's got your name on it and
It
everything.
does.
Oh, that's so nice. It's really
It's got
nice.
some
This-
heft to it.
This
Yeah.
feels good. I'd like to thank the Academy.
Yep.
Thank all my cats.
Wrong
And little
award.
people.
Wrong
The
award.
little
but
people,
Yep.
the-
Keep going. Keep going.
And the little people and the people who are bigger than me, which is most people.
And the people who never give up
Yep, that's right.
and believed in me the whole time.
Gamer Katie is a founding member of the Kind of Nerdy Girls. We call her Gamer Katie because she's always gaming. As a matter of fact, I was shocked that you were actually willing to come over tonight.
What did I say earlier? I don't commit to things.
I know you don't. You can also see Katie on Mod Squad Mondays, giving you gaming updates. She'll be popping in here and there as we get ready for PopCon. And make sure you don't miss Mod Squad Monday on this
the
Monday,
surprise.
because we're going to have more with Emily Swallow talking about her visit to PopCon and this magical moment and a big announcement. This is the
Ooh,
way.
Is it going to be good?
This is the way.
Is it worth it?
This is the way.
This is the way.
This is the way. All right. So, Katie, we always end the show on a positive note. So
Okay, love it.
we would invite you now, if you haven't already, to give us some good news. Could be you had the best chimichanga of your life at lunch this
Ooh.
morning and you can't stop thinking about it. It might be that you're having a baby. It can be anything, right? As long as it's making you happy, we want to hear about it. So tell us something good. I am going to start off with a little bit of the KJ Today Show on the road. My good news. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't do the intro. Hang on.
You got to do an intro.
You know how to do. We practiced
This
this.
is an award-winning show here.
Okay, we
Forgot the
practiced.
intro.
Okay, sorry. Take two. Take two. All right, it is time for Tell
Hell,
Patches.
good.
Even Katie knows how to do this.
I practiced.
Yeah. Okay.
Take
Here
two.
we go. Take three. It's time for Tell.
Me.
Something.
Little bit off with your timing.
Little early.
there.
Little early.
Sorry,
We're almost there.
we're
Almost there.
we're
One
delayed
more
a little
time.
bit. I'm sorry.
Okay.
All
Here we
right.
go. Take four. It's time for Tell.
Me.
Get something.
Good.
Yay!
We'll take it.
Nailed it.
Or as we say, good enough.
Just put that parentheses. Good enough.
Nailed
enough.
it. Nailed it. Nailed it.
This you
It's your best one yet.
keep telling yourself that.
Right.
Yep. The end of the show, Katie's going to give you that Emmy.
Yep. You deserve it.
So last weekend, we kicked off the donation drive for indie neighborhood cats. Now, if you've got stuff in your house and you're like, man, I should have a garage sale. I don't want to have a garage sale. That's so much work, right?
What
All
a
right,
pain.
we'll take your stuff. That's what I'm saying.
We love stuff.
Last year, we raised over $12,000 for indie neighborhood cats by taking your stuff. Okay, it's the biggest.
It's mutually beneficial
Yard sale in the city, and it happens at Indianapolis Animal Care Services. And we are taking your stuff this weekend and next weekend, but not to get ahead of ourselves with when the yard sale is. We kicked it off last weekend. I did a book signing. I had a couple of people that bought my book. I'm always like, wow, people want my book. That's amazing.
Published author over
Right?
here.
It's amazing. But I met this young kid and I was like, do you want to run for president now? Because I'll vote for you on your cat platform alone. My Tell Me Something Good is meeting young Oliver, who chose to do his school project for indie neighborhood cats.
I have this 5th grade exhibition project, which is for like our school district. Every 5th grader has to do one, and it's a way that we can help our community. Or like my parents already went to like the Rock the Cat box.
Nice.
I was thinking about that, so I did the indie neighborhood cats. And so for my action piece, which is like either raising money or raising awareness, so I knocked door to door in our neighborhood and raised $240.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That's awesome.
There was Johna. That's awesome. $240.
What a sweet child.
I know. And so like this Friday, he's doing it's like the presentation day where all the kids light up, and he's going to be standing there with like all of his, he was asking his mom, he's like, you got the poster boards, right?
Yeah,
got everything. So he's going to do this big presentation on Friday at his school, and he's going to keep raising money. He's officially part of Team Cat. I know. So I'm gonna do a story on him for Pet Pals TV because I love this. He was talking about like there's like a whole bunch of like boys his age at the school that all are like love cats, and I'm like, oh man, we gotta like, get kids at this age like to be like, yeah, it's cool to be a guy and have cats, right, Patches? Yeah. All right. Thanks, Patches. Thanks for backing me up.
Sorry, keep my mic muted.
That's all right. The Indie Neighborhood Cats yard sale, by the way, if you want to be shopping, is going to be April 29th and 30th at Indianapolis Animal Care Services. You can get all of the information at the Facebook page. Neighborhood Cats. All right, some good news from you before we get to the pet of the week. Bless you, Katie. Sorry about your allergies. It happens that time of year. We just talk about cats and you sneeze.
I'm in a house full of them.
All right, let's see what the good news is coming from you tonight. Let's see. Nikki says, my boyfriend and I are going to Egypt in 8 days.
I want to come.
Right?
Awesome.
That sounds like a place you want to go.
I wanted to be an Egyptologist as a kid, and I ended up in radio instead. So, yes, absolutely.
That's a natural progression, I think. Yeah,
I went
100%,
from forensic pathologist to Egyptologist to paleontologist to radio.
Did you watch a lot of either in CSI, NCIS, or Bones? Like growing
CSI
up?
was my show.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
I wanted that job.
Yeah, and here you are.
Here I am.
Here you are.
There you have it.
All right. Tell me something good. It is nice out today, and we get to celebrate my daughter's 12th birthday finally this weekend. Thank you very much.
Nice.
I know. It's
like
just,
the sunshine just makes you feel like a human being again.
right. Like your body's like, oh, this is what it's like to be, not dead inside.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, and the
Goodbye,
winds finally
seasonal
died down a little
depression.
bit too.
What's that, Patches?
I said the winds died down a little bit
Yep.
too. So now you're not like getting blown over, like out of your shoes.
Yes. One more tell me something good from you tonight. Rhonda says the cat we adopted 2 weeks ago slept with me for the first time.
Oh,
Is a
that's
bundle of
awesome.
love. That is so
And no
special.
picture?
No picture.
No picture.
No picture, but we are about to do the pet of the week, Katie.
Oh, I love picture.
Because even if you, didn't enjoy anything that we did tonight, you're like, I was guaranteed
not.
positive vibes.
Positive.
See, Patches never does. I was promised positive vibes, and here I am. It's an hour later, and I got nothing.
I'm not positive.
I'm not positive. Okay, here we go.
Oh my goodness. Look at him. Just I believe his name is Jean-Pierre. KJ has to unmute her mic because the oh my goodness, look at him.
She did it again.
Yeah.
You couldn't hear me?
Nope.
Nope, nope,
Jonna's gonna beat herself up over that. She thought she had that problem
Oh,
fixed.
it's all
Look
good.
how cute he is.
I
So
know,
cute.
right?
I
Oh,
love
And KJ did it again.
Yep.
there we go. Now
It's a
you
live
can,
show, live
you can hear
show.
me now. All right.
Look at his little ears.
Isn't he adorable?
Oh, I see a sibling down there.
Oh,
my
so
gosh.
cute.
let me tell you about Sir Pierre Jean-Claude Marcus McFluffkins. Look at this guy. You saw he does have a sibling, but he is not neutered yet, so he is not hanging out with Lady Emma Charlotte May until he gets his neuter. Very responsible
Don't
of
forget
Mom
to
Melissa.
spay and neuter your
Very much.
pets.
He enjoys turning over his picnic table and sitting on it. Mom says she loves his little tufts of hair on top of his head and below his ears. And just looking at him and her other chins makes her smile and laugh.
Look at his little
Aw.
hands.
I know. Oh,
And his little
man.
dirt bath. Yeah.
I know. He's so cute. Thank you so much, Melissa, for sharing your pet with us. If you want your pet to be the pet of the week, you need to submit your pet when I ask for them on Facebook. So follow me on Facebook, or you can be an Emmy award-winning TV producer who says, my pet's going to be the pet of the week too.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Look at my boy.
Oh, there he is.
There's my boy Murphy.
Bonus pet of the week.
I'm here to
Murphy.
usurp the whole show. Look at the pet of the week.
I love.
Well,
look,
when you
we're-
have an Emmy, that's acceptable. so.
Yeah.
we're over here running late, but it's totally worth it.
Get to look at cute pictures.
I
Worth it.
know. Mr. Murphy, thanks for sharing your mom
Such a
with us
good
tonight.
little pupper.
Thank you, Katie, for being here with us.
Well, thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Don't forget next week, Eve Zernkilton,
Dun dun.
the voice of Law and Order,
Dun dun.
will
These
be
are their
on the
stories.
show. If you wouldn't mind, Katie, we're going to head down to the kitchen and do the exclusive What's Cooking with Patches and the Cats,
Ooh.
the after party, which we do every single Wednesday night. You don't have to stay for dinner if you want to get going.
This is a very busy graphic.
It is. It's a lot going on there. It's a lot going on. I like to go over the top with things.
Can you tell? I can only imagine the credits are just as good.
Oh boy, the end credits, they're everybody's favorite part. Now, I like to think it's because I produce them so well, but I do think part of it is because people are glad the show's over.
Because the show's over, yeah.
I don't ever want to know that. So here we go, my friends. We will meet you on my Facebook page for the after party in just moments. But first, what I like to think is an Emmy award winning end credits. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the end of the show.